And I know you can't disclose specific conversations because you represent Diddy, but can you give us a sense of the fear factor here on his part? Because they did attempt to shank him already. He knows he's a target.
Everybody's getting their laughs on, but we'll get the last laugh. It's a jail call. I don't know how you ain't got that, but that's crazy.
I think he's brother love. He love other men.
Diddy's lawyer has revealed how serious the threats to Diddy's life are in prison. And let me tell you, things aren't looking good for him. He better be very careful in there.
Are you concerned Sean Diddy Combs could be sexually assaulted, violently assaulted? Because based on what was said in court, it feels like a thing.
If I could say one thing to him, in all honesty, don't drop the soap.
When Diddy's lawyer, Mark Garagos, went on the Two Angry Men podcast with Harvey Levin, he didn't hold back about what prison life would be like for Diddy. Right from the start, he made it clear that Diddy isn't just any inmate. He's a high-value target. Garagos also revealed that someone already tried to attack Diddy at the Metropolitan Detention Center, but the guards stopped it just in time.
Diddy is going to spend definitely 2+ years in a federal prison. I just want to lay this out right now. He is a target because they talked about this in court. They said somebody tried to shank him already, and that he is a big target. Are you concerned that Sean Diddy Combs could be sexually assaulted, violently assaulted? Is that a thing? Because based on what was said in court, it feels like a thing.
Yeah, it clearly is a thing. I mean, they're already, and he did not want to make a big deal of it. They already tried to shank him once at the MDC, and that was thwarted. And it happens in prison. I mean, you and I could tick off how many times we are aware of somebody getting seriously injured or killed in prison. And so they're going to have to keep him somewhere that they can keep an eye on him.
Garagos admitted he hasn't spoken to Diddy since the sentence was announced, but said it's only a matter of time before reality hits. Diddy might be trying to stay strong for now, but prison life will be a real shock, especially for someone who's used to being in control of everything. Gene Deal has also mentioned before that Diddy is attracted to men, and now it seems that could make things even harder for him in prison.
You being around Puffy, isn't any truth to him being fruity?
I don't know what you mean by really do I see this man being fruity? Does a man like other men? I think he's brother love. He love other men.
In fact, WAC 100, a music executive with insider information, claims that Diddy may have already taken part in some of those activities willingly, and that one of Diddy's jail calls was connected to it.
If Puffy has a boyfriend right now in jail, what do you think?
I believe Puffy may have engaged in some activity.
Right. They say the inmates, they fight each other over the right to make his bed in the morning.
Anybody doing that is participating in the activity. If that's true, like, I don't know. I don't think Puffy would have to say that. But what do you think about that phone call?
Which one?
With him and his son.
Nah, I didn't hear it.
What? You didn't? Come on.
Nah, I didn't hear it. But which phone call?
Who does your research for you? Just you?
Nah, I got an assistant.
Yeah, you need to talk to him.
Okay.
The prison called him and his son when he's talking about, is Jay-Z getting back to you? Not responding. Then he said, okay. Everybody out there quiet all of a sudden, huh? He said, yeah, he said, don't worry about it. He said, yo, such and such want to know what to do about his car note. He told him, yo, man, tell him to go host a show or something. Don't he see what I'm dealing with? He said, but everybody's getting their laughs on, but we'll get the last laugh. It's a jail call. I don't know how you ain't got that, but that's crazy.
For reference, this is the jail call he's talking about.
What up? How y'all listening? Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. all the boxes. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Yeah. Jay reach out yet? Nah, Bob. He ghosting. Hey, this mother doing. He thinks sweet now because I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. Everybody out there quiet as a mother. Yeah. Yeah, Zach. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh. About all these lawsuits though, Pop. Ain't none of them getting shit. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway. Don't even worry about it. But the money hungry.
One detail that surprised everyone was that Diddy had reportedly planned a public speech for the Monday after his sentencing, almost as if he thought he'd be walking out of court. Even Harvey Levin was shocked by that, calling it completely tone-deaf. It showed that Diddy and his team might have been in denial about what was coming. Behind the scenes, things weren't going smoothly either. Garagos hinted that Diddy's legal team was disorganized. Too many lawyers, too many strategies, and not enough direction. He tried to keep everyone focused, but it was clear this wasn't their best effort.
And I know you can't disclose specific conversations because you represent Diddy, but can you give us a sense of the fear factor here on his part? Because they did attempt to shank him already. He knows he's a target. Now he knows that he faces upwards of 2 years, with credit and all. But is he freaked out?
Well, I haven't talked to him since the sentence. I know in talking to him for innumerable times that, I would not say he's operating from a place of fear, although he was during the trial, as all defendants are, fearful. Nobody goes into a trial. Anybody who tells you they're not afraid when they're in trial is just lying through their teeth. But I think post-trial, he's acquitted himself well and was preparing himself for this. Obviously, I've got a lot to say about the sentence, but in terms of the fear factor, I think it's going to set in. I think over the next week, you're going to see him make some moves. And when I say make some moves, there's things you can do to try to figure out where and what you should do in terms of housing.
So the judge gave him 50 months. And
5-0.
And where he served 13, and when you look at the 15% credit, it's going to be 2 years and change that he's going to actually have to serve. I got to ask you something about something that happened in court today, and we talked a lot about this on the live stream, and I couldn't believe my ears that Diddy booked a speech for Monday. When I heard that, I thought, when the prosecution said hubris, it's like, oh yeah, the judge is going to let me out. It's no big deal. It was shocking to me that he would do something like that. It just seemed as tone deaf as just about anything I've heard in a long, long time.
It's interesting. There's been a lot of things, and obviously because I'm involved, I don't want to second guess. I don't want to lay blame. I might do that next week. But a lot of times you find that people in these situations, and high-profile people, make decisions that aren't the best. And I think amongst them, I know that they tried to clean it up in courtroom afterwards. Who knows the real backstory here? All I know is that I think he is earnest, he being Sean, about wanting to better himself. I think the prosecution's kind of gambit, if you will, by asking for 135 months, basically just, between 11 and 12 years.
But Mark Garagos, the lawyer Diddy hired to defend him, seems to be the only one who truly believes Diddy wants to change for the better. People who have been speaking out about his alleged crimes for years, like Jaguar Wright, are still calling attention to the people he's used and discarded, urging them to come forward. Recently, she mentioned a story about a man who was allegedly mistreated by Diddy and claims she has proof of it.
You see that seal?
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah. Court of Wayne County. Ask me why that means anything.
Please, if you don't mind.
Well, see, it has to do with this case. Back in 1998, it's so funny that you said rappers from back then, back in the late 90s, and they did this and they did that. It's funny. Two different names, same case file. Nobody bothered to pay attention. This was filed on May 2nd, 1998. The defendant's name is Derek Lee Cordello Smith.
Mm.
Have you ever heard that name before?
No, please.
He's a victim of Sean Combs. This is an exhibit. Commitment of sentence to the Corrections Department for offense of criminal sexual conduct, third degree, as conditioned primary offense. Wayne County Medical Examiner's autopsy report, which would be the autopsy report of Carl Bishop, an actual kit, a grape kit, and the materials contained were of the victim and the defendant. The incident report identifying Sean Combs as the suspect. Well, do you understand what that means?
Hey,
Do you understand what that means? What I'm holding right here in my hand in this device that I uploaded for protection of the records. See, while everybody was busy watching that sham of whatever that was supposed to be to make people think that that guy actually was finally handled up on in some way, shape, or form, God was busy making sure that these very real findings came to me. Do you see what I'm telling you?
no, definitely.
There's a great kick, and the diddler is the assailant. His DNA found inside a man.
In the end, it's clear that Diddy's story is far from over. With new claims and shocking details still coming out, things could take an even darker turn. What do you think? Is Diddy finally facing the consequences? Or is there more to the story than we know? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to follow for the latest updates.